I wanted to talk about my experience being a truther, CINEMASSACRE, Truth, subreddit, and all that stuff. Um, I first found the subreddit uh, a year or two ago, or something like that. Um, I made this channel almost 2 years ago now. So I discovered the subreddit shortly after that, I think. Um, I had already, I've been a fan of CINEMASSACRE since the beginning. I used to watch AVGN when it first came out, like the early ones. Like I've been watching YouTube since the beginning, pretty much. But I've been a fan of CineMassacre since Bootsy and Kyle were still around, and Mike. Um, so I don't remember how I found the subreddit. I think it was through a Google search or something, but I noticed, like, I kind of got out of Cinemassacre for a while, and then I never really stopped completely, but I started noticing like things were different. And then whenever I found out Bootsy and Kyle had left, that I was really disappointed. Bootsy was my favorite person besides Mike. Kyle was cool too, but Bootsy was like really funny. Um, I always say Bootsy is like the original king of Cinemassacre. He had this like charisma that really brought something unique to the channel. I loved his Bootsy Beats series, which was short lived, but I really wished he could have continued that. Because like watching him play the game like the Battletoads it's so calming. It's like ASMR, just the way he talks and stuff. He's just calmly walking you through this game, no raging. Um, so when I found the Cinemaster Truth subreddit, I immediately got into um, reading about. I read all about how, like, all the stuff that had happened, the stuff, Mike, all the stuff with Mike, and while James was gone filming the movie, and all the stuff that happened, and it really opened my eyes to a lot of things because before then I was still like pretty naive to everything that had happened. I didn't even know a lot of the stuff that most of the stuff that happened until I got on the subreddit. Um, and it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. I started seeing the truth, basically. Like, um, I started really getting into the community, and the Cinemaster Truth subreddit it's a really strong community. The thing that joins us all together is just people think that people in the subreddit hate Cinemassacre, and that's not even true. Like, pretty much all of us have been longtime fans, and the thing that joins us together is we're longtime fans that wish things could go back to the way they were, and that's all we really all want is for we miss the glory days of Bootsy and Kyle and Mike and James. Um, when Cinemassacre came or Screenwave came in, obviously everything changed. Most things changed. Some things are still the same, but I really started to feel a sense of community with the people on the subreddit. And I don't post. I don't actually make posts. I just reply and stuff and get into the comment discussions. But I always keep it positive. I don't like. I don't ever like really. I don't like talk bad about anyone. I keep everything positive and neutral. I have made a few comments to post that I ended up deleting because I didn't want to like I wanted to keep it neutral. Um, but the subreddit is just so there's so many great memes and just I've had some of the hardest laughs of my entire life there. Um, and like I said, a lot of people really have a misconception that the subreddit is all about hate and like talking bad about Cinemassacre. It's not really true. Like there are some people who take the jokes too far. Um, but for the most part, it's really just people just having fun and um, there is a lot of positivity there. Like people make posts, glorifying Bootsy and stuff, and people talk good about Mike there and James and like I said, we all really just want things to be back to how they were. It may never happen, I don't know, but that the subreddit has grown a lot. I think it's like 12,000 members now or something like that. There was a big post and a big kind of a celebration whenever 10,000 members was crossed. Um, but as far as being like a truther, I'm more of a like I said, I'm more neutral. I don't like I just don't start crap with people. I keep it neutral and um, I don't agree with everything that's said on the subreddit, but for the most part, like there's some really funny people there. Like we all just miss the way things were, and if you're a fan of Cinemassacre, check out the Cinemassacre Truth subreddit because there are some really top tier memes there. They're some of the funniest memes I've ever seen in my life. People are just really good at coming up with memes and stuff. And I remember I made a video when I first found the subreddit and started getting into Reddit. I wasn't really into Reddit that much before I found the Cinemassacre Truth, but I remember someone made a joke on one of my videos like, "Oh, here's the downward spiral. You found Reddit or whatever." They're like, "You're gonna turn into, whatever." I don't know, but um, it is addicting scrolling through, seeing all the memes and stuff, and I visit it several times a day. But at the very core of the community is we all miss the way things were. We want things back to how they were. Um, you don't have to like Screenwave. I don't have a problem with them. I really, when Mike left, that really, you know, that was a major blow because I love Mike. He was my favorite member of Cinemassacre. I wish he could come back, but anyways, that's my thoughts on what it's like to be a truther. Thanks, guys.